So let's talk about Nanaimo and rum raisin. So Nanaimo here is an Abyssinian guinea pig that is most likely mixed with a long-haired guinea pig. She has quite long fur on the top of her head and on her hind end. She will be 3 years old in May. I adopted her from a family off of Kijiji. She was up for free, and I was very lucky to be able to get her. Her family definitely cared where she was going because other people could have picked her up sooner and lived closer, but he was willing to drive her out closer to me. Originally, I was going to get Nanaimo spayed. This was a time where Bullseye had lost his cage mate and needed a buddy. Upon her health check, though, we found out that she had a heart murmur, so I decided obviously we weren't going to go through with that. Littlefoot then was getting set up to get neutered, and I thought she would be a perfect match to go with Pecan and Littlefoot. So while we were waiting for that, we did get contacted from my vet about a little 4-week-old guinea pig who was missing an eye and needed a home. So that's where Rum Raisin came in. My vet clinic works with one of the pet stores as their medical facility, and they were coming across Raisin who needed work done on her eye. She was missing an eye. She needed it cleaned out and stitched closed, her eye socket. And the pet store said if they could find somebody to adopt her, that would be awesome. So my vet clinic offered their time and services to fix Raisin's eye if I would take her in. So I said sure, because I thought Nanaimo really needs a buddy, and hey, maybe I could make a quad with Littlefoot and Pecan down the road. So Raisin is an Abyssinian guinea pig. She will now be 2 years old in November. She is missing her right eye, but you would never know. She zips around like there's no problem. Both of these ladies are extremely shy pigs. They're definitely my shyest pigs that I have. They do not like to be touched in their cage. Nanaimo's really good once you take her out of the cage. She does enjoy a good snuggle. Raisin, it's 50-50 whether she gets worked up or not. I think it probably has something to do with her missing eye and maybe traumatizing start to life. So when I first picked her up from her procedure, she was so scared. So it took a little bit to get some medication into her, and I was really trying to feed her some critical care because it's so important to get them eating after a procedure. So I decided, what the heck, I'm going to put her in with Nanaimo now because I don't know how she's going to do. So Nanaimo was the ticket, brought little Raisin out of her shell, made her start talking, she started eating, and Nanaimo was over the moon with joy to have a buddy. She did laps, she did popcorns. Nanaimo definitely is the mother figure, and Raisin mimics what she does. So I did manage to bond Nanaimo, Raisin, Butter Pecan, and Littlefoot, and for 2 weeks they did amazing. But unfortunately, due to Nanaimo's heart murmur, when she would come into heat, it was too stressful for her to have Littlefoot chase her around. It's a very natural thing for a male to chase a female while the female's in heat. And Nanaimo had a couple little episodes of trouble breathing, so unfortunately I did have to split that quad up, which was disappointing, but obviously Nanaimo's health was more important. So Raisin is a very funny pig. She likes to jump up into high places. As you just saw, she was the first pig to ever jump up on top of a cube. She loves to hide in tunnels. She really likes to feel protected and safe. She's extremely shy and hard to catch on camera. Nanaimo's more confident. She just is not very confident if you're reaching in the cage to touch her. Both of these girls do really well together, and I know comfort each other greatly. They're very sweet once you get them out of the cage. Raisin is a major nipper though when you're clipping nails. She will bite you pretty hard. But other than that, she is a good girl. She's very sweet and I love her to pieces. Nanaimo definitely loves lap time more and will talk and talk so sweetly as you pet her. Both of these girls absolutely love Timothy hay and carrots and cucumber. I would say that is their most favorite things, and they definitely do not like loud noises or fast movements.